The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point. And for Charlotte, Bridges out there with Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Graham in at the 2 spot. Well, it doesn't matter where you place him in the lineup, Clark. Miles Bridges is going to make some plays.
Well, I love his rugged quality he has, guys. I mean, he can guard anybody at the 3 or 4 spot. Doesn't mind going up against guys that are bigger. Everybody knows about his athletic ability and dunking it, but he's got more in his package than that.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Passes to Graham. The Lakers with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Here's Bradley. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
James against Rozier. It's stolen by Green. Bradley passes to Davis. Misses from short range.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Davis. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Picked him clean. Rozier against Green. McGee with the block.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And James throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Graham with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Back to Biyombo. McGee with the block. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami. Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. You look at Washington. A dangerous player from three-point land. A great talent with a great release.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
You know, we've seen recently more and more guys enter the league with that refined long-range stroke, indicative of how important the three-point shot is in the game. And this guy's amongst the best of them. You can't underestimate the value he brings as a shooter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Green deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6. Let's go. The Lakers rebound. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
James against Bridges. A floater. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Bradley can't get it to go. Charlotte trailing. Here's Graham, covered by LeBron. Graham kicks to Rozier. Bradley with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bridges against Green. Now, here's Bridges. D right on him. Great D that time from Davis.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. 5th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Here's Bridges. Makes it off the glass. And that ties it up. And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament, Clark, to determine the 6 through 10 seeds. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept that, in theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interested.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Hornets trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Washington, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Now, here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. It's good. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Graham. And Davis sends it back.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Now, here's Bradley. Covered by Biyombo. And McGee kicks to Bradley. Outside, Green. And the pass to Davis. Over Graham. And it's Davis missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Washington, that's good.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Charlotte making some changes. Zeller, he's checked in for Biyombo. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Bridges. And it's Batum in for Rozier. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Now here is Davis. Last game, 26 points. Fires the three. Zeller grabs the board. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
No good on the shot. Great D that time from Rondo. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player. It's Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Pass to Zeller. Kicks it to Batum. Pass to Bacon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Graham. He's covered by Rondo. Step back on that one and let it fly. Graham's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. It's blocked. Left side Davis over Washington and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Now here's Rondo, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Davis puts it in.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And here is Graham. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Kuzma. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
It's a floater, and it's good on the layup. Graham's got 6.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Davis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Graham. It's good. He's got 8. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Morris outside. Pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope outside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now the pass to Zeller. Graham with the ball. He's got 8. Back to Zeller. Count that bucket. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the scores. Well, you see a lot of players always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then there's Batum, and it's Bacon in at the small forward. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The Lakers in the lead. Morris dishes to Howard. Rondo scanning the floor. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it, and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. The ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Caruso. Back to Rondo. No good on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Bacon, and it's sent back by Morris. They're running. And he lays that one in. And the Lakers lead by 5. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Clock at 4, Graham. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And Los Angeles guys shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Tipped away. Batum scanning the floor. 17-foot shot on the way. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. To the paint. That's tipped.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Pass to Washington. Here's Graham. He's covered by Rondo. Trying to end the drought. Here's Zeller. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rondo finds Howard. Right side, Rondo. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Howard's got the lead back up to 7 now for Los Angeles. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Batum for 3. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Rondo. Averaging about 7 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. And a wide open look for James. The Hornets pull it in. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Bacon. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Knocked loose. Over to the wing. Bridges against Green. Bridges kicks to Rozier. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think, a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
From deep, James. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Morris, left side. Back to LeBron. The Hornets pull it in. Zeller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rozier for 3. Good on the triple. Rozier's got 6 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's James. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Here's Morris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now Rozier. He's coming off a 40-point game against Miami. Passes it to Bridges. It's stolen. And stolen by Zeller. Count it. Good. Zeller's got it all tied up now for Charlotte. Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Bridges against LeBron. Morris outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. Morris has got his second bucket.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Rozier against Morris. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. We were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch 3-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it. And then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or 2 below Steph.
I agree. Great backcourt. Lillard up in Portland, another one. There's so many great ones in the NBA. But...
Yeah. Lillard would certainly be on the 3-man list for sure.
The drive by LeBron. Here's McGee, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got 6.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
There's the pass to Bradley. Shoots from the elbow. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Making the pass to Rozier. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Rozier looking around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the 3-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Back to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Here's James trying to get open as Davis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And LeBron James, Clark, climbing the all-time scoring list last season, passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Charlotte needs to get a shot. Biombo, no luck. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And LeBron with the layup. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Shot by Zeller, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here is Bridges. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Rozier for three. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. James, the pass to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Bridges kicks to Rozier. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. LeBron James third.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
No good on that one.
When you watch the Hornets play, you can expect a very controlled game.
Yeah, you know, they don't push too much and make silly mistakes. Fantastic when it comes to minimizing turnovers, controlling the pace. They've been one of the best teams at keeping turnovers down since 2014.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. The shot's good from LeBron.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
55 seconds left in the first half. Batum passes to Rozier. It's not going to go for him. Davis with some nice D.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Rondo. Pass to LeBron. Shoots over Graham. And that one's good by LeBron. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rozier with the ball. 11 points in the game. Shoots over Kuzma. Charlotte no good that time either.
As they got their lead up as high as 7 points. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half.
Here's Graham. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Avery Bradley, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Here's James. Softly drops in the floater. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Graham, the pass to Biombo. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Davis. And that one, good. Rozier's got 13.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Davis dishes to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Biombo kicks to Rozier. Passes it to Graham. Shot clock at 5. And he makes good on the layup. 10 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And it's Rozier missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers leading by 12. Kicks it out to Bradley. James outside. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
And the Hornets call time here. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bridges passes to Biyombo. Bradley against Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Graham. Good on the shot. Graham's got 4 points this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 12. LeBron kicks to Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. To the inside, Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Davis.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Biyombo, the pass to Rozier. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Outside Bradley. Inside. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 20 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Pass to Rozier. Launches it, and Davis sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Graham kicks to Rozier. Back to Biyombo. Here's Graham, guarded by Green. Charlotte again missing. Lakers leading by 18. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Charlotte calls timeout. Mark, the level of nuance and the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Here's the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Cody Zeller. The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he makes the first. Over the last decade or so, the Hornets haven't had a lot of success, Clark, in the draft.
Well, you take a look at it, guys, and they've traded away a multitude of picks, and picks that have turned into guys like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tobias Harris, 2 outstanding young players. They've missed on the picks they've kept. I think they've got to do a better job of building from within.
Charlotte again missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's tipped and stolen by Graham. To end the run, Green with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Bacon. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Bacon's got his first 2 points of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Right side, Davis. Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Batum with the 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Green inside. Pass to Caruso. Now here is Davis. Defended by Batum. Davis kicks to Green. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. Hornets trail by 19. Outside, Batum passes it to Zeller. To the wing right side. Bacon the pass to Zeller. Here's Graham. And he's good on the 3 ball. Graham's got 15 points. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Los Angeles calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. Rondo, bounce pass. Caldwell Pope right side. Shot from free throw range, and he drops that one in. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Extremely accurate from the mid-range. Caldwell Pope knows he has the touch to score from there.
Here's Graham. 15 points in the game. Over Rondo. That one a little long. Lakers leading by 18. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the middle. Here's Zeller. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Hornets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Cody Zeller, his level of activity is really contagious. I mean, that's what I love about his game. excellent hustler on both ends of the floor. And he does a lot of good work just by staying active.
Fires from deep, and another three for Charlotte.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Rondo. That one, no good. Great D that time from Batum. And with Zeller and his activity, you see it on the glass as well.
Yeah, you look at Zeller, and he's a guy who really doesn't do anything great, guys, but he does everything really well. And to have a big guy like that is really valuable.
Here's Graham. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Batum against Rondo. Batum passes to Washington. Here's Zeller. It falls for his fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Morris dishes to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Batum.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Over Caldwell-Pope, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And, you know, as much as he loves the three, Batum pretty reliable from mid-range, too.
Zeller against Morris. Kuzma inside, and he makes the 8-footer. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter. Hornets trail by 15. 29 seconds left in the third. Now Graham, 15 points in the game. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Four on the shot clock. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Graham. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, you got to shut these lanes off because Kuzma relishes the opportunity to finish around the rim.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. And of everything he's doing well. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Terry Rozier is out there with Batum, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Shoots it. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's stolen by Bradley. Fires it up. They get it again. Here's McGee. Almost, but it rolls out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And Charlotte turns it over again.
Lakers ball.
Rozier against Rondo. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Bradley. Floats one up. Biyombo with the block.
Excellent timing by Biyombo and an impressive vertical, too. He's a good shot blocker because of that.
Batum, good. Los Angeles calls timeout.
You look at a player like Bismack Biyombo, and I love his presence in the paint. A real rim protector because he's not only got length, but he's also got jumping ability and some girth as well.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Biyombo, the length of his arms, Clark, helps him with that great rim protection.
Yeah, you know, I agree. It's a blend of length and strength, guys. He can be a boulder on the block, a rugged physical presence there, and hard to move when he gets anchored in.
The pass to Bridges. Here's Zeller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Zeller. LeBron's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And he can't hit the second.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A shot by LeBron, no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Batum against LeBron. Batum attacking. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. To the wing on the left. Bridges inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Out left to the wing. Here's Kuzma. And it's denied. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Green is checked in for Los Angeles. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And it's Batum with the ball. Bringing it up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. It's stolen by Green. Here's Bradley. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about it, market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Puts it up off the inbound. In deep, Zeller drops it in.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
LeBron drives in, shoots over Bridges, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Rozier the pass to Zeller. Here's Batum. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Zeller nails both of them.
And it seems like he's regaining his focus. The form at the line tonight has not been as good for the most part.
Bradley passes to McGee. Biyombo with the block. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 14. Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Batum. James with some nice D.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
That's good from Rozier. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's James. The dish to McGee. And here's Bradley. Second chance shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And James Borrego in his second year as head coach. It's an offense that relies on quick decision-making. They are looking to attack defenses early.
And, you know, that kind of offense, Greg, is one that's not easy to put into place. You got to trust the players, and the players have to trust each other, and the players have to make good decisions. It's a steep learning curve, but I really think it's the ideal way to play once you get it all ironed out.
Bridges with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Washington, and Davis sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bradley dishes to Davis. And Rozier pulls it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Feeds to Biyombo. Count it.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
Lakers leading by 14. Bradley deciding where to go with it. He feeds it to LeBron. Rozier with the steal. Here's Graham, and Graham throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
They kick it out to Green. Six on the shot clock. Back to Davis. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Biyombo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The lead now in single digits. 9 points for Miles Bridges.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
LeBron kicks to McGee. Left side, Davis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Here's Rozier, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Bradley, Biombo with the block. They recover it. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 9. Graham with the ball. Pass to Rozier. Dishes it to Graham. Clock at 6. Passes to Washington. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Bradley. LeBron outside. Davis inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now Bridges. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Rozier. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the Hornets making a change here. Zeller's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. And the Hornets call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 7-point differential. And the layup's good off the glass. Rozier's got 19 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 5. 1:50 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Bradley. Outside Green. And there's the pass to McGee. Just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, LeBron, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. To end the cold streak and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Yambo, he's checked in for the Hornets. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Rozier against Bradley. And it's Rozier missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
A 3 from Bradley. Here's McGee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Down low. It's picked off.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And here's Bradley. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and